If a crime is committed, the evidence is physical. The hands take what isn't theirs. The vocal cords vibrate to produce a lie. Yet for millennia, spiritual traditions have argued that the consequence of these actions bypasses the flesh and attaches to the immaterial soul, the Atma. This disconnect troubled King Janaka. He asked the sage Ashtavakra a mathematical question. If the soul is entirely distinct from the body and inherently pure, how can it be held responsible for the body's mistakes? Ashtavakra's response ignores religious dogma. He treats the human experience as a piece of machinery, using logic to dissect how we actually function. Understanding karma requires us to look under the hood. We have to separate the mechanical process of an action from the awareness that witnesses it. This diagram represents the human machine. First, the physical body acts as a passive tool. Second, the mind serves as a steering mechanism directing movements. Third, the intellect evaluates impulses, permitting actions. Finally, Atma, pure consciousness, provides awareness from outside the mechanical loop, never participating. Ashtavakra used the analogy of a lamp. A lamp illuminates a room, allowing a thief to steal or a saint to pray. The lamp enables the visibility required for either act, but it remains a passive observer of both. Awareness powers the mind and body, but it lacks the mechanical components to be responsible for the actions they execute. If consciousness is merely a passive light, we have to identify the specific point where karmic debt attaches to the psyche. Ashtavakra points to the logic of a legal contract. Karma binds to an individual only when they provide a signature of ownership for an action. This signature is a glitch in our identity. Karma attaches the moment consciousness identifies with the machine, claiming, "I am the one doing this," or "I am the one who wants this." This identification creates a sanskar, an internal impression rewriting our behavioral code. Every claimed action carves a groove into our mental hardware. Repeated thoughts deepen these grooves, hardening isolated choices into rigid habits, creating a locked pathway that dictates the machine's future trajectory. Karma is the result of an identity error. We mistake the witnessing light for the mechanical parts, trapping ourselves in loops of our own making. King Janaka realized this logic could be exploited. He asked if a person who views themselves as a witnessing soul can commit harm without facing any responsibility. Ashtavakra provided a blunt reality check. A person can claim they are a pure, untouchable soul, but the physical laws of the universe will still burn their hand if they thrust it into a fire. Ashtavakra presents spiritual knowledge as the precise navigation of cause and effect, rather than an escape from it. He proposed 3 rules for living within this system. Pause to analyze an action before it begins. Maintain acute awareness while the action is happening, and reflect on the result once it is finished. This culminates in the Nightly Audit. Review the day's data objectively. Observe what the body did and what the mind thought, treating the day's events as a series of mechanical outputs rather than personal failings. This practice builds the perspective of the observer. By acting with absolute clarity in the physical world, while recognizing that the witnessing awareness is as untouched as the open sky, the cycle of karma begins to lose its grip.